I have with me the brand new Cupra Formentor Facelift 2024, and in this video I will make a full review, interior, exterior, material quality, technical data, everything about the car you will find out in this video. Also I will have a separate video if you want to see the car on the road, the test drive in a separate video, so definitely check out that video as well if you want to see it, how it's handling on the road. And before we go forward, if you are in Switzerland, around Switzerland, definitely check out Gauci Garage. I will leave the link in the description, also on the screen. They already have the car, so if you want to test drive it, if you want to see it, if you want to buy it, definitely check them out. We will start with the price. Also, the version that I have with me is the basis version, the entry-level basis powertrain. That means it comes with a 1.5 liter petrol engine, 4 cylinders in line with 150 horsepower. The price of the car in this level, in this version, it's starting at 42,800 francs, at least here in Switzerland at Gauci Garage, but with all the options that I will tell you in a second, the price will go up to 50,150 euro. And included here is this new sound system, Sennheiser they call it. It has 12 speakers and 425 watt outlet, which I tested a little bit earlier, and it sounds pretty good, pretty decent from my point of view. It's for the first time when I hear it as well, and it's quite good. It comes also with the package Pure Performance, 1,850 francs. It comes with dynamic design, 900 francs. It comes also with the extra warranty, 19-inch wheels, 1,350 francs. Sandstorm they call the rims. Information for the options I will give you as we go in the video. Now I want to go a little bit to the most important thing, to the technical data, because I know most of you are interested in technical data. And as I said, it comes with a 1.5 liter petrol engine, 4 cylinders in line. Is the eTSI mild hybrid system, so it comes also with a small 48 volt battery, but also with a small electric motor. Also the cool part is that I will show you a little bit later in the system, you can also choose the regenerative power. You can choose to have it low, or you can choose to have it on automatic. I will show you later. Also this motor, it's connected to a 7-speed automatic transmission DSG. The power of the car, 150 horsepower, 250 newton meters. Consumption around 6 liter VLTP. CO2 emission 137 grams. Weight of the car 1,543 kilograms. Top speed 205 km per hour. 0 to 100 in 9 seconds. Fuel tank capacity 50 liters. The trunk space 420 liters, and the turning circle 11.4 meters. The car comes with independent type McPherson suspension on the front and multi-link independent on the rear. The towing capacity with brake, it's up to 1,500 kilograms. Those are the most important technical data about the car. Now guys, let's go outside to talk a little bit about the changes that they bring on this facelift, exterior, interior, multimedia, and then in the end, as always, we will take the conclusion. This is the key, the same key as you probably see on other models, also on some Volkswagen models with the Cupra logo on the back, but other than that, glossy, nice, fancy. What you can do with the key, it's lock and unlock the car. It comes with keyless entrance. That means you don't have to always press the buttons, so when you come close to the car, you can unlock or lock, or you can use even the handle. I will show you in a second. But what I want to show you guys, something really interesting, is that when you unlock the car comes also with a nice plain graphic design on the lighting system. And as you probably know, Volkswagen Group in general, they are one of the best when it comes to lighting system. And check this out. When you unlock the car, you can see a nice graphic that plays around those beautiful three-dimensional tail lights. They look fantastic. This is a new change that they bring on this facelift, and the tail lights and also the headlamps are new now, and they have this beautiful design added to it. And not only that, they look phenomenal in the nighttime, but also they are really interesting, and they have a three-dimensional look. When you go on the front, let me show you, lock the car, you have these 3 triangles design, which I saw that Cupra now use it also on other models, so they look really interesting. And this is not all. Now we have optional on the car matrix LED headlamps, so you can get it also optional, and as you probably know, they are super good in the nighttime from other Volkswagen Group cars. It comes also with electric folding mirrors. That means when you lock and unlock the car, you can set it up to fold in automatically, or you can use also the handle to lock it and then unlock it when you have your hands around here. Now, this is all what you can do with the key. Probably you already know that this car is built on the same platform as T-Roc, but from my point of view, it's much more beautiful. It has much more sporty, attractive design, and to be honest, I think Cupra make one of the most sporty, beautiful design looking car. And not only the design, but after I drive today the car, I have to tell you that the driving feeling is the same as the design, the same pleasant as the design. Beautiful design. Cupra still use that copper color, and you can see here on the rims. The rims usually start from 18 to 19. Those are 19, the biggest is one. As you saw before, you have optional that rims added to the package, and they look fantastic. Now, something that I wish to be different, at least on this car that I have with me, because you know, I'm a big fan of that color, that matte color, and Cupra I think was the first car manufacturer, if I'm not wrong, which came with that matte colors and not glossy color like we have on this car. It looks good also with glossy, like this bluish dark color look fantastic, but I like much more the matte color. I think you can see that Cupra, I don't know, it's really fit nice matte color on those Cupra cars. So definitely if I will buy the car, I will get it with that matte color. I guess you can see already the tail lights are new right now on this facelift, and they look crazy nice. Probably one of the most beautiful tail lights that you can get these days on the market, at least in this class. I don't know if it's other car that looks better from this point of view. Also the muscular wings here on the rear, and the edges, the sharp edges, the sharp lines that they add to the car look super nice. Also in the front as well, here a little bit extended on the side, that make the car much more aggressive, much more sportier look. Also the front end with the grille, with the glossy piano, it looks really wonderful. I don't know, I really like the lines, even the hood. If you look from outside, from this angle, it looks really nice with the sharp edges on the hood, and you have this kind of a shark nose in this area, so they came in and then came out a little bit. It looks really good. Here on the windshield you have the camera. Here you have sensors for light and raining, and here's the camera to read the traffic speed limit signs. Also help with the lane assist, stay between lanes, and all the safety feature. It works together with a radar from down here. The radar is right here located, and I tested in the test drive. Definitely check out that video. And the car is definitely stay really good between the lanes, accelerate, brake. All these travel assist system level 2 autopilot from Volkswagen Group work extremely good, and it is installed on this Cupra Formentor. Here on the roof you have these roof bars, roof rails in glossy black. That looks pretty nice. The shark tail antenna look nice. Even the spoiler in the back here, it's a little bit higher, it goes a little bit upper, and it looks fantastic. I really love the way they install it here with a little bit of black glossy, with black glossy around the windows. This is the new trend, tinted windows, black here between the windows. I think it fit really nice. And also the window in the back is quite small, quite aerodynamic. Then you have the wiper here, and then in the back it comes this beautiful lighting system. You can see close up the three-dimensional kind of I don't know, crystal glass design. Then you have Formentor writing on the side. You have these following turning signals, sequential turning signals, fog lamp, LED light, the LED that goes across the back of the car with illuminated Cupra logo, and then going on the other side, really beautiful. Cupra writing in the middle on this copper color. Then you have LED lights on the number plate, reverse camera, here some light reflectors with some nice element for the design. And down here you have glossy black, and all the way down you have some matte black and some fake exhaust pipes. That looks pretty nice. Both are fakes. And then here you have this design in matte, kind of a matte black, and here is the hook. in this area. I'm not sure if the car have already the hook installed, but usually it's there. You have on the rear 4 parking sensors, and the first it's around here. 4 sensors, not only for parking but also for safety features. I like very much the fact that they still keep this protection around the wheels, even though they are in black glossy, so you can scratch it easy. They are still very useful around the wheels, so that will protect the paint of the car. Also on the downskirt, under the doors, the same story, and also in the front here, it's very useful, and it looks nice. It fits nice with the car. The contrast, it's quite nice with those areas. Also, the mirror cap, it's in black, glossy. This is nice. I like very much the turning signal, which came from the leg until here in the front. It looks also good, and the mirror, to be honest, are much smaller, and usually you would expect to be bigger for a crossover, kind of an SUV, but they are kind of small, and that helps the aerodynamic of the car. So that's really smart. That was a smart move. So the mirrors are smaller than smaller cars, if that makes sense. But that's great because I tested on the highway, and the aerodynamic, you don't hear too much wind. And this is extremely good. The tank, it's here on the right side, on the passenger side. It's easy to open. So here is the tank. Regarding the rims, as I said, 19-inch rims. It starts at 18. Those are 19-inch with copper design and black glossy. It looks so cool. It's kind of a matte between matte and glossy. The black, it's not glossy, so it looks really cool. On the rear you have brake discs. On the front you have ventilated brake discs. The brake calipers are pretty simple, so nothing fancy, nothing crazy there. The handles are also pretty simple, like in our other Volkswagen group. The doors quality, the doors feel heavy, feel pretty good quality. Also on the rear, yeah, they sound nice. They sound stable, they sound good quality. In the front you have the Cupra logo badge in the middle. Here you have the turning signal in 3 triangles. You have here the headlamps, matrix LED headlamps, and here you have the fog lamp. Really nice, integrated the fog lamp into the bumper down here. Air intakes are huge, man, and they are real. The air will go here, go outside on the side. Also black glossy. You have some black glossy on the down lip here, black glossy in the middle. Air intake, and beautiful design on the lower end, quite sporty. From here you turn off the lights, put it on auto. I want to put it on auto now. Come on. Okay, great. And the turning signal, it's here. I want to show you what is under the hood, and then we will go inside and I will show you also the trunk. Good. The hood is manual. You have to open it from the middle here, just like that, but it's so heavy. I mean, the hood, it's quite heavy, it's quite big. This is the engine here, around here, 1.5 liter, 150 horsepower, 4 cylinders in line. Air filter, fuse box, 12-volt battery. Here you have the liquid for the wipers, and then the liquid cooling. It's kind of the same array as on the other Volkswagen cars. Pretty good quality also on the hood. As you touch it, as you close it, it feels quite nice. By the way, these areas here, if you're wondering what are those here and why they put these areas here, this is for the, not only for the water, but also for the air. So it helps the air flow around the car and minimize the sound at high speeds. Going to the trunk, here is the button, automatic lift gate. It's open up, pretty simple. And now I just take out the protection. By the way, I have the protection out so you can see a little bit better the space in the trunk. You can see up here you have the button to close it, some handles to close it manually. The entrance is square. I love that. It's quite square, so you have plenty of space to put your items inside here. So from the point of view of space and entrance in the trunk, it's extremely practical. You have here on the left side some storage space, hooks in every corner, hooks up here and here for the groceries, LED light here, some storage space, and under the floor you have a spare tire, the triangle, all that tools, and you have also some electronic parts here, if I'm not wrong. Yeah. Anyway, not huge space under, but you still have some storage space to put your stuff. I like very much the fact that you can fold down this middle part like in all other Volkswagen cars, so you can carry long items and in the same time have 2 passengers like skis. You can go all 4 friends to the ski and carry long items. fold down the seats, very simple from here, just like that. Press this button, push it forward, and once you fold it down, you have a completely flat floor where you can even sleep. And yeah, you can enjoy carrying your big items, even a fridge. I think you can fit it here without any problem, or big items. So from this point of view, practicality, it's quite fine. Open the door on the side. It's pretty big as well, not 90 degrees, but pretty big. The entrance is quite big. You have also plenty of space down here on the legs. Even though you have a huge transmission tunnel, you still have a lot of space behind the front seats. Now the space, it's pretty big, and you can see also the entrance from the back one more time. So pretty good from my point of view. Want to put it back, it's very simple, just like that. But the thing is that you have to take the seat belt and then put it back, you know. And on the other side, kind of the same story. Actually, let me close this and let me do it to show you. That's the thing. I wish somehow that seat belt to stay here in place. And it has a place here. I saw it now. Look at this on the lower end, so you can put the seat belt here. Oh, smart move. Smart thing, I like that. Before we go inside, we have one window here from one piece. That means if you fold it down, it will go until here. So it still have here like 4 fingers, but the visibility should be fine. I will show you when we go inside. Here on the upper side, even though the trim look nice, it's plastic. Here we have some Alcantara microfiber design, something like that, with some perforated areas with blue inside. Here you have leather and soft material. I like that. The quality is good with the brown stitches. Here's leather. Here's the button for the window. Storage space is pretty big. I like that. Even in the back, big storage space. Here you have a small speaker, a big speaker. You have 12 speakers on this new sound system, and 425 watt power. Also the entrance, pretty big. Pretty big entrance, pretty good space here. Those are the seats, guys, by the way. A nice combination of this Alcantara microfiber in the middle, and also on the side you have the leather with brown stitches. Isofix for child. You can install 2 child seats on the back, and also you can install another child seat on the front. That's great. So you can install 3 child seats here. Here in the middle you have some armrest to cup holder for the drinks. Behind the front seats, even though they are sporty design, you have leather everywhere and soft material. I like that. Some storage space in the middle. Now, hook right here. You have handle up. You have LED lights. Down here you have 2 USB-C, and you have the controller for the climatic system. Plus you have 2 vents. I like that. Now, the seats in the front, it's adjusted in my driving position, and I'm 173, and this is the space behind myself. So the space is pretty good. I can even stretch my legs, man. I mean, when it comes to space, you can see for yourself, I have a lot of space in the car. Surprisingly, I have much space here. Also on my head I have huge space. I'm so surprised to see how much space. If you look at the car from exterior, it didn't seem to be so spacious. Outside, good visibility. You have another window here, pretty good visibility, and the comfort is quite nice. You have more of a feeling like you're in a sporty car when you're here. Handle hooks you already saw. If I go in the middle now, I can go very easy, but I can stay with my legs together because of the transmission tunnel. But space on my knees, it's huge. And you can see for yourself how the seats are adjusted. But space, I'm so surprised on the practicality. Space in the back, it's huge. Huge space on my head, even in the middle. Stretch my hand almost completely. But here is not, it's a little bit stiffer, but not so stiff. It's pretty soft, pretty nice. I can stay here for short, medium trips without any problem. So I'm surprised on how much space I have here in the back. So great job, Cupra. Now, going in the front on the dashboard, you can see the dashboard has slightly redesigned. We have a new 13-inch multimedia screen right there in the middle, and I like the fact that it's tilted to the driver. So from the driver point of view, you have a perfect visibility and also easy to reach. I like that. The center console look nice. You have physical button. You have the shift by wire transmission right there in the middle. Beautiful steering wheel, and a new kind of a new digital cockpit. I will show you in a second, but the design look the same, nice, futuristic, and beautiful. Plus it's ergonomic. This is the most important thing. Anyway, Let's go in the front. Here you have one big window from one piece, good visibility, I will show you in a second. On the upper side in the front we have soft material everywhere. So everywhere here now it's soft material. You have this ambient light on the door. Also the blind spot view monitoring, it's right here. It would replace this LED light when some car is in your blind spot, so you don't have any more light on the mirror or around there on the side. So that's cool. You have some matte gray around here with this handle Sennheiser speaker, so you can see right here writing, leather Alcantara here, the buttons for the windows and for the mirrors, also heated mirrors. You have also the button to open the trunk, space here in the door bends pretty good, and then you have another speaker here. I like also this Cupra writing on this kind of black plate, and then you have the pedals, aluminum pedals, electric adjustable seats. From here you can adjust the seats electrically, and even the lumbar position you can save from free position. This is also super useful. Here are controllers for the lights and also maximize the climatic system. And a little bit higher you have those beautiful cute vents with a little bit of copper color, brown stitches, soft material everywhere on the dashboard. The entrance in the car is quite big. You can see from here. You can see also the seats, sporty seats, combination of Alcantara with leather, side support pretty big, good side support, and they are quite comfy. Even though they are a little bit stronger, they feel relatively comfortable. And you can see right here, Cupra sustainable materials, quite nice. Also up here you have the Cupra logo, and if I'm not wrong, this is the it's not leather, it's leatherette, it's artificial leather, and this is like microfiber. Let me go inside. I like that on the center console you have good quality. Also on the side here the brown stitches feel good quality. You can see that the visibility around the windows, it is really good. Even though the car is quite aerodynamic, you have a good visibility around the windows. Even in the back window, even if the back window is quite small, you still have a good visibility. Here in the middle you have this armrest which you can adjust, and this is great in many positions. It's also in leather, it looks nice, plenty of storage space there, plus a 12-volt port, 2 cup holders. Here you have electronic handbrake plus auto hold and lock button, and also here you can put your key, some storage space, shift by wire transmission. You can put it in reverse. Let me show you the reverse camera. This is it. You have these active lines that guide you park. Also you can see it a little bit wider. You don't have 360 degrees camera on this version. Then you have of course the D from drive, and S. You can put the gearbox in sport mode, and this button is not the start engine button, it's the traction control button to activate and deactivate. Here we have a wireless charging for your phone, which is ventilated. It's great. Pretty big space there. No matter how big your phone it is, will stay here without any problem. Plus 2 USB-C, which are super useful. A little bit higher you have the vents, which feel also very good. And here on the right side we have a glow box, which is also pretty big. A little bit higher, soft material everywhere, nice trim design here. Ambient light everywhere on the upper side, and I want to show you that. You can see everywhere here from the door. It's continuing on the dashboard with a bluish color, and it goes everywhere. Then you have the speaker here. I want to show you something because we are here at the lights. If you go here to the lights, you can choose whatever lights you want, like a liquid color, like a pulse color. You can see it right there, it's changing that color. And then you can do it electrify, it's calling. And then you can choose the speed, which is turned to red, boreal, and so on. Or you can choose the driver profile, and every time you change the driver profile, the ambient light will change. In the nighttime look great. Probably I will get the car in the nighttime to show you a little bit better how it looks. Great. Now that you know all those stuff, the brightness is there. Here is the 13 screen display, the new 13-inch screen, which is tilted to the driver, which is so easy to adjust and change different function. Now we have illuminated those buttons around here, those controllers, touch controllers, which is cool. Steering wheel, it's adjustable manually, down, up, forward, backward. So let me show you, just like that, easy from under. I love the steering wheel. It's such a good quality, perforated on the side, leather with the same copper brown stitches. We have brown copper around here. It looks beautiful. I love the fact that the start engine button is here on the steering wheel. It's easy, and also I like the fact that you have the button for changing different driving modes here on the steering wheel. Physical buttons for the autopilot. I love that. It's easy to set up and to use, and physical button for different settings. Also on the cockpit, voice command, heated steering wheel button is here. You have pedals behind the steering wheel to change the gear manually if you want to do that. This is great. Then you have this digital cockpit, which look fantastic from my point of view. You can customize it to see different views. You can see the map in the middle. You can see the classic view with the speed and RPMs. You can see a new, this is my favorite view, man, like half classic view with speed and then RPM on the left. Then you have somehow the navigation in the middle. You can choose and customize what you would like to see. For example, you can see the G meter, you can see also the time in kilometers, you can see the navigation info, the phone, the media, and so on. And then on the left side, the same story. You can see the consumption, the temperature, the power and torque, the range, and so on. And also the consumption. It's so cool. It's so cool. I mean, you can see so many things. You can customize in so many ways. Also, you can leave it like that. It's a little bit more simple with bigger navigation, or you can have this beautiful acceleration rev on with the speed right there in the middle. So cool, so cool. From my point of view, it's one of the most complex and interesting screens with a lot of information there. Let's go up here. You have the SOS, the microphones around here. Here is the LED light. Here we have the vanity mirror with an LED light and a handle. The quality on the roof, it's very good. Let's go to the multimedia system and the screen, and we will start with the home. This is kind of the home screen where you can add and customize what you would like to see. For example, you can also swipe it to the second page where you have some information, but if you go a little bit deeper, you can kind of customize, and it shows you here how you can customize the front page and so on. I'm not going to do that, but it teaches you how to do those stuff. So let me close this and go later. Down here, always on the screen, will be the climatic system. So from here, you can go also into the menu. You can turn on the heated seats. You have free position for the heated seats. You have free position for the heated steering wheel. You can turn it on the van speed. You can go on the rear and play with it. You can turn it on and off from here. You can choose the position. And wherever it has also those shortcuts like warm my feet, warm my hands, rapid cooling, rapid heating, and so on. This is the blind spot view. You can see right now, this is the way it looks, by the way. Let me go back there to the climatic system, and from here you can kind of customize and change different settings on the climatic system. It's very, very easy to use it. Even if it's on display and you don't have physical button, you get around it very fast because the screen is also closer to you, so you can access it easy. Now let me turn it off. Now if you go up here, you can add some shortcuts. So from here you can add a shortcut. You can choose whatever things you want to have there. For example, if I want to have the lights, I can add it there, and right now they are there, and you can change it, you can add it, you can do whatever you want to do. You can go to park here and it will activate the park menu. Also, if you go to vehicle, you can activate the vehicle information, and you have the park assistance systems and rear traffic alert. You have some safety features, smart assist here, and you have 2 pages for the lane assist and all that safety features that you can activate it from here. Driver alerts, you find it here. Also 2 pages, a lot of safety feature here. Also here you find the vehicle with all the settings from the exterior, interior, so you can swipe it on the side, and you can go to wipers, hybrid system. The great part on the new hybrid system from Volkswagen Group is the fact that you can choose the recuperation between low or automatic, so you can choose how you like to have that. This is so nice. Then you can go on the second page, the headlights settings. You have the comfort light with animation from outside, which you saw before. The tires, the mirrors, the easy open, the brakes. On the brakes you have the traction control, and then we have the windows, the closing, and so on. So all the settings you find it here, and the interior settings from the instrument cluster you find it around here, and also the interior light you find it here. Then you have the status of the car, if the car have some errors, and then you have the driving data, and on the driving data you find all the consumption and all those information on the latest trips. Good. On the drive here you can add the different driving modes which you can change, and the car come with 3 driving modes. You have comfort, and it gives you some info about comfort, what comfort mean. You have performance, which is kind of a sporty mode, and you have individual. And on the individual, the cool part is that you can go to settings, and because this car you can also add it DCC, something that I did recommend you if you buy a car in Volkswagen Group, no matter which model, and you have the possibility to get DCC, I recommend you totally to get the DCC because it's extremely useful. So you can choose the suspension feeling between comfort and performance, that means stiffer. And if you put it to the comfort, man, it's incredible, it's so comfortable. And if you put it to performance, it's so stiff, like a sporty car. But you can choose also in between, you can choose this level, you have 15 levels, it's crazy impressive. And you can choose also the steering wheel, comfort or performance. Performance, it's more stiffer, comfort, it's more lighter. It's crazy how you can customize the car, and it feels like a different car. So this is the great element that I love on Volkswagen cars. Then you have the lights, you already saw it here. You can go even into the deeper settings. And now here, if you slide it from up down, you have some shortcuts from Wi-Fi and so on that you can add it here. But the most important thing, it's here. When you go here, those are the menu. This is the menu, the full menu of the car. And you can go to navigation, which is very good now. It's very responsive, so you can see almost no lag. That's very important, at least for me. I love to have a good navigation system. It gives you also information about the trip. You can also use it easy to delete the destination. You can add a new destination very fast, and that's crazy important. So the software behind it, it's great. The screen works quite fine, and it's pleasant to use the touch screen. Then if we go forward, we have here the fuel link. You can connect Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, of course, wireless. You have the sound system with all this information, sound focus. You have the studio, where you have the immersion, which is pretty cool from Sennheiser. So I was surprised when I tested the sound system to be pretty good, because it's for the first time when I heard about this company. And yeah, the quality is quite fine. Nothing to say about that. If you go to seats, you have some seats option from heating. You can also put it on automatic heating. And if you go to settings, you have all the settings from time, date, language, keyboards, units, and wireless chair, even the network information about the car, and configuration wizard, which you saw in the beginning. So overall, on the second page, you have some Cupra assistance system, and then you have store. And if I'm not wrong, this will use ChatGPT in the future. So it's a voice command, which you can use it in the car as well. So overall, I find it very good. The screens are fantastic from my point of view. The driving position, the quality inside the car, it's extremely good. And from my point of view, this is a phenomenal car, and probably one of the top cars. If I have to buy a car in this class with a petrol engine, probably this might be on top of my list. But anyway, that was the video, guys. I hope you get some useful information. If you want to see the test drive with the same car, I have a separate video. Definitely check out that video as well. You will see how interesting it is to drive this Cupra Formentor. From my point of view, great changes, great update. I love it. I can't wait to test also the plug-in hybrid, which I heard it comes with a bigger battery, up to 100 km range in electric mode, so much more performance and much fun to drive. That was the video. I hope you enjoyed, guys. If you really enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. That will mean a lot for me. So thank you very much to all of you that watching my videos. Stay safe, and if you have questions, ask me down below. I will answer you with pleasure. So see you soon in the next one. Bye, guys.